Sergeant and Shadow go ahead and kill the captain of the Vanguard anyway?
He doesn't
Stop
look happy.
right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back. I've never heard such a wail of grief.
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What do you... That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need...
But... he's...
No, he's a traitor. I don't...
But...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need...
He's not here. He went scrounging for...
Are there any
a house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there.
I guess. As long as...
I heard what happened to Ursa.
Special to me? Special to everyone. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's
Okay.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Take a look at these wares.
That girl. Is she Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Would you like to buy something today?
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will a bud hide blood for blood? Vengeance for Ursa! How long will a bud hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Oseram would argue with the sun itself. There's a thunder jar in the south that can destroy a village and disappear into the hills. I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands. I know how to put it together.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through.
I'll look around.
That's what we came. Call it a day, girl.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Hold on now. You just got here. Is there any evidence or not?
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me.
He called himself a friend. How did you learn to read glyphs? And
The focus.
And Olin's focus. It's the same?
the device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I...
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm
Wait. If that device...
out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the
I'm sorry about your sister.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred... Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do. This place smells like nothing I've
You're an
ever smelled
outlander.
before.
Nora from the look
Is
of you.
that some kind of
I'll bet you're a
spice?
machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunt?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as... I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, it's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt.
Are you saying that you have to be...
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go,
The Banuk farewell mark.
piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Is that really all you have? It won't do it all. Look at these wares.
You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no pro. I work on their behalf. I'm especially interested in wooden figure. If you have any, I have... You ready? Come come on back. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
I could have sworn the other saw was down.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably... Hi there, Outlander. Good shards. Enough to buy...
Okay, stop there.
I only... So I hired men to investigate. I paid up front. Well, half up.
So now you're hiring someone.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about
The Banuk women. Snow witches. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur. They prefer machines for company.
Then they might not want outsiders to know.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries.
Are you some kind of...
more of an...
But you send other people to do your...
All right. More of an opportunist. Girl. Risky opportunities. All right.
If I did look...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. And you look like you know your way around. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that. Payment on...
I've got all...
Take a look at...
Check out these...
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close. Like, wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparation?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of... These people seek to honor their loved. They're lost. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance...
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old son. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shine.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I didn't think your priest...
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no... Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests...
The killing.
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora... Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sun.
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests.
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice, even he couldn't turn me away. And how he tried. In the end, he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the good, and so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will.
You lost someone you loved.
No, not lost.
I'll do what I can.
To honor their memories is to honor...
Sight, I need your help. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The North. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid.
I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
I'll see what I can do about the...
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter. If I can get it back, all is forgiven.
Don't pass up these goods.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. I've got all the best goods here.
Would you like to buy some? Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes.
Buying goods for a fair price.
I would like to talk to you. What do my tired eyes see? Uh-huh, sure. Come, talk to me a moment.
This is the Hunter's Lodge. Only members...
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. Now off you go.
If a machine charges, it'll flatten whatever stands in its way.
By the sun. Are you Nora?
What do you do here?
This is a place to test yourself against a herd of machines in the...
I know I can.
Excellent.
You're off...
Well, you know, it gets lonely in the wilds after a few weeks. Terribly lonely, in fact.
What about your friend over there?
Oh, he doesn't count. Barely ever opens his mouth, and when he does, nothing interesting comes out.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Well, I'm a hunter, of course. And a member of the Hunters. At least no one complains about my clothes. Don't let him in. He'll drive people off with his incessant chat. I don't stink of fish, do I?
No, it's, more like...
Well...
What are the trials?
The Hunter's Lodge makes sure hunting grounds around the trials here focus on the most important part of hunting.
So all you offer is training?
And a herd of machines. Plus, I'm allowed to award marks.
What is the Hunters?
A place in Meridian where hunters gather, socialize, and brag a lot. If you win 3 half-suns at any of the hunting grounds, you can enter the lodge yourself. Pick a trial and I'll explain. The remains of Watchers rest on 3 rises. Loot all of them before... It sounds simple, but what... Good. Now...
Must be a great house. A fine scavenger. If I'm gonna prove myself in these trials, I should do it fair and square.
You won a blazing... For this trial, you'll need to be able to tie down a... But you'll need the right weapon first. For this trial, you'll need to be able to... But you'll need the right weapon. This trial's about time, but you need any type of rope...
I have to get...
You...